And good morning and welcome to the VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner on Tuesday, January the 24th. Paul, morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. But I think it looks kind of cold outside, though.
Quite a lot warmer than it was yesterday, actually, on the bike ride in. So, and now you're off, obviously, to the States tomorrow, yeah?
Nope, next day.
Next day, Thursday. Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got a couple more days with you. My apologies.
Yep.
Okay, let's get cracking. Why don't we start actually with our corporate client, Alchemy, where the good news just keeps on going, doesn't it?
Yes, in this case, it's they've gotten notice from the government that they have essentially crossed the first hurdle toward being eligible for subsidized financial support for their Teesside lithium hydroxide plant. That is the rather short press release that Alchemy has made. But you have to get over that first thing of eligibility in the first place before they can finally decide whether they're going to adopt. The government will accept your plan of development in order to provide financial assistance. So this is a good start.
We like a good start. We're very keen on this. This country needs to get its act together. It needs a lithium hydroxide plant. So come on, Paul, let's get it built. All right, what do you want to go on to next, Paul? In news in the UK is fairly slim. Quite a lot of it's international, but pick what you'd like.
Yeah, I'll start off first of all with Barrick's results, which were released late yesterday. Barrick full year and quarterly results back from Barrick. Produced 1.12 million ounces, which is for the quarter is more or less within guidance, but it is lower than it was in Q4 of 2021 by about 80,000 ounces or so. It is 13% higher than the third quarter of 2022, however. So it is fluctuating around production-wise with operations there. Lower production came out from Pueblo Viejo mine in Dominican Republic was part of the issue around that. For 2022, they produced a total of 4.14 million ounces, which was slightly lower also than the guidance range that they had given to have at least 4.2 million ounces. Copper production, 440 million pounds within the guidance range. And 96 million pounds was produced during the fourth quarter. So these numbers more or less fluctuating around here, but it isn't showing any dramatic improvements, I would say. So we'll see what the financials say. But it's a mixed bag, I would say, at this point.
A mixed bag, and it's always the financials that really count. Might be worth making a quick comment. It's dual to know, but Base Resources, I'm quite interested in mineral sands at the moment. They've just put some news out, haven't they?
Base Resources also with quarterly statement results out. Other from mineral sands point of view, that's been strong period here for a couple of years now, and that it doesn't seem to be going away yet at this point. So with their statement, we're really happy to see those results. I think a little bit caution I would have here on Base Resources at this point, though, because we don't know what 2023 will be as far as the slowdown in economic activity with China is concerned. But right now, the talk is the plan to be pushing right ahead. So I have some reservations, willing to see what this next quarter's sales look like.
We're doing a lot of watching out here, Paul. What else do you want to comment on? Anything else?
Just real quick here, Calic North scoping study released by Beowulf Mining. You might be put off by first look on the scoping study for it being just 14% IRR, but they did use a pretty conservative iron ore price in the scoping study, and they do intend to both incorporate probably Calic South deposit in the future development plans, and they will be producing or intend to produce a much higher premium product than what was priced for in the study. So I would not put too much weight on that initial scoping study internal rate of return.
Fair enough. Okay, and finally, it's maybe worth just mentioning Caracal Gold. had an announcement late last night. It's a very complicated situation. I'm not going to comment upon it on here. There's a lot of bloggers saying all sorts of things, some of which may be right, some of which may be wrong, who knows. The one thing I would say is, the company's got a few issues, and what we're doing is actually helping to resolve those issues. Some people are asking us to quit. That's the worst thing you can do. Shareholders lose all their money, people lose their jobs. Anybody who suggests that really doesn't understand how investment banking works. We are here to help, not to hinder. But everyone wants to talk about it, please come to me directly. Very good, Paul. We'll speak tomorrow.
Very good. We'll see you then.